everyone, welcome back or welcome to my channel. For today's video I'm going to show you how to make this little coaster. This entire coaster is going to be made with double crochet stitches, and I will be doing 4 rounds. For this tutorial, to make this coaster, you're going to need a hook of your choice. The yarn I'm using is a category 3 yarn, and I'm going to be using a 3mm crochet hook for this one. You can use category 4 yarn and a bigger hook if you'd like, but your project is going to turn out a little bit bigger. So again, a category 3 yarn, a 3mm crochet hook, and then I will also be using a darning needle. You don't need the darning needle if you don't have one. You can use your hook at the very end, which I'll show you how to do, but that's all you're going to be needing. So let's go ahead and begin. So to start off our coaster, we're going to go ahead and grab our yarn, and we're going to start with a magic ring. You can start with the chain method if you prefer, but I prefer using the magic ring. Go ahead and make your magic ring, and then start by chaining 3. So I have 1, 2, and 3. I have 3 chains. And now for round 1, I'm going to go ahead and make 12 double crochet stitches into this ring that we've made. So we're going to just yarn over, insert our hook into the loop, grab yarn, pull up. We have 3 loops on our hook. We're going to grab yarn, pull through 2, and then grab yarn, pull through 2. And so we're just going to go ahead and repeat that for a total of 12 double crochet stitches, and we're not going to count the chain 3 as a double crochet stitch, so skip that. But everything you do after will count as a stitch. Go ahead and make your 12 double crochet stitches all the way around, and I will go ahead and meet you when I'm done. I've made my 12 double crochet stitches. And now, because I started off with the magic ring, I'm going to go ahead and just pull on the tail, and the center loop should tighten. Okay, and now to finish off round 1, we're going to go ahead and find our 3rd chain that we made. So we made 3 in the beginning. We're going to find the 3rd one, which is at the top, and I'm just going to go ahead and slip stitch into that to finish off round 1. And now we're going to go ahead and start off round number 2. And to start off, we're going to start with 3 chains again. And for this round, we're going to repeat doing an increase in every stitch. So we're going to go from 12 to 24 double crochets. And to do that, we're going to make a double crochet in the very first double crochet stitch that we made, which might be a little hard to see because where we slip stitched earlier, the slip stitch is sort of connected to the very first double crochet. We're just going to go ahead and find the top stitch, and we're going to go ahead and do 2 double crochets. So that's 1. Into the same stitch, we're going to do another double crochet. Then go ahead and find your next stitch and do 2 more double crochets into that stitch. Go ahead and repeat the pattern of doing 2 double crochet stitches in each stitch all the way around until you get to the very end. At the end of this round, you should have a total of 24 stitches. Go ahead and repeat that pattern, and I will go ahead and meet you when I'm done. Okay, I'm here at the very end of round 2. I have 24 stitches, and I'm going to go ahead and finish this round by slip stitching into our 3rd chain that we started with. Okay, there we have round number 2, and now we're going to go ahead and start off round 3. And to start off, we're going to once again make a chain of 3, find the very first double crochet stitch, and into that very first one we're going to make just 1 double crochet. Find your next double crochet stitch, into that one, we're going to make an increase. So 2 in that one stitch. So the repeat for this pattern or for this round is going to be one double crochet and then 1 increase all the way around. So again, the repeat for this round is going to be 1 double crochet and then 1 double crochet increase all the way around until you get to the very end. At the end you should have a total of 36 stitches. So again, next stitch is going to be a double crochet. The stitch after is going to have an increase. Next stitch we're going to have 1 double crochet, and then the stitch after that is going to have an increase. Repeat 1 double crochet, 1 increase all the way around until you get to the very end. Again, you should have a total of 36 stitches. Okay, I finished round 3. I have 36 stitches. I'm going to go ahead and find the 3rd chain and slip stitch. Okay, and now we're going to go ahead and start round 4, which is going to be our last round. To start round 4, we're going to once again chain 3. And then now the repeat pattern for round 4 is going to be 2 double crochets and then an increase all the way around. So in the very first stitch, we're going to do 1 double crochet. In the next stitch, we're going to do another double crochet, so just 1. And then in the 3rd stitch, we're going to do an increase, so 2 double crochets. Like so. 1 double crochet, 1 double crochet, and then an increase. Okay, go ahead and repeat the pattern of 2 double crochets and an increase all the way around until you get to the very end. At the end, you should have a total of 48 stitches. And I will go ahead and meet you when I'm done. Okay, I'm here at the end of round 4 and I have 48 stitches. I'm going to go ahead and finish off by slip stitching as I normally do. And after I am done slip stitching, we're just going to go ahead and chain 1. Make sure that chain is tight. Then we're going to go ahead and grab our scissors. And then we're going to cut a little bit of yarn. And then we're going to pull that yarn through that chain, tighten it up to finish off our little coaster. And now I'm going to go ahead and show you how to sew in the tails. I'm going to show you 2 methods. One is going to be with the hook and the other one is going to be with the darning needle. And I will go ahead and show you that right now. So for the hook, what you can do is you can go ahead and find your tail of yarn, and I like working it into the back part of the coaster. So this is the front part of the coaster, it's nice and neat, and then this is the back part. You can't really see the distinctions between the stitches. So what I like to do is I like to bring my hook through one of the, or a few of the back parts of the stitches. It might be a little difficult to get into, like so. So see how my hook only goes through the front part and it doesn't go through this part? It's only the back part. And once I have my hook through the back loops of those stitches, they don't have to be perfect. We're just going to go ahead and grab the tail of yarn that we're trying to tuck in, and we're just going to pull it through like a normal stitch as we would when we crochet. Then we're just going to pull that through like so. And we're just going to do that a few times until we think that the yarn is tucked in enough. And that is completely up to you. I'm just going to do it one more time. I'm going to go ahead and grab, so my hook is in the stitches. I'm going to grab the yarn like so. I'm just going to go ahead and pull it through. And I'm going to use my nails to help me. Once you think that the yarn is tucked in enough, you can just go ahead and cut the excess. And it should be tucked in. I recommend tucking it in a few times, but since this is an example piece, I just did it twice. But you can tuck it in as many times as you need. And now I'm going to go ahead and show you what I do for the darning needle. Okay, so I just put my darning needle through my yarn, and what I do is, again, this is the front side of our coaster, and this is going to be the back side, the side that no one's going to see. So what I like to do is the exact same thing except with my darning needle. This is where my yarn is attached. I'm going to find some stitches nearby, and I'm just going to go through the back parts of the stitches only. So my darning needle is only going through the back part of the stitch, not the front part. You can't see it on this side. So we're going to just push that darning needle through and bring the yarn through. And we're just going to go ahead and go through a couple more stitches in the back, like so, until again you feel that your darning or that your yarn is tucked in enough and secure. And then once you think it's secure, just go ahead and snip off the excess, like so. Go ahead and just play with it, and there you have your coaster. I hope you enjoyed today's video, and if you did, please let me know in the comments below. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. If you have any questions, comments, or anything of that sort, go ahead and let me know in the comments below, and I'll do my best to answer them as best I can. And if you have any suggestions for future videos, let me know that as well. Anyway, I hope this tutorial was helpful, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye!